English in daily life. Talk about your feelings. Hello, everyone, and welcome. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about something very important in daily life: feelings. Every day, we experience many emotions. Sometimes we feel happy and excited. Sometimes we feel tired, worried, or disappointed. And sometimes we do not even know exactly how we feel. Learning how to talk about feelings in English can help you express yourself more clearly, build stronger relationships, and feel more confident in everyday conversations. In this lesson, we will explore useful and natural English expressions for talking about emotions. We will also look at common situations from daily life so you can understand how these phrases are used in real conversations. Let's begin. First, let's start with a very simple question. How are you feeling? This is a natural question that people ask when they want to know about your emotional state. You can answer in many different ways. For example, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling happy today. I'm feeling a little tired. I'm not feeling very well. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling calm and relaxed. Notice that we often use the structure I'm feeling followed by an adjective. You can also say, I feel happy. I feel nervous. I feel upset. I feel excited. Both forms are common. I'm feeling can sound a little more temporary, while I feel is also very natural and widely used. Now, let's talk about positive feelings. When something good happens, you may feel happy. Happy is one of the most common words to describe a good feeling. For example, I'm really happy today. I feel happy when I spend time with my family. Another useful word is excited. We use excited when we are happy about something that is going to happen, or something that makes us full of energy. For example, I'm excited about my trip next week. She feels excited to start her new job. If you feel peaceful and free from stress, you can say calm or relaxed. I feel calm when I listen to soft music. After the bath, I felt relaxed. If something fills you with hope and confidence, you can say encouraged or motivated. I felt encouraged after talking to my teacher. I'm motivated to work harder this month. Now let's move to negative feelings. One common word is sad. We use sad when we feel unhappy, especially because something disappointing or painful happened. For example, I felt sad after watching that movie. She is sad because her friend moved away. Another very common word is tired. Tired can describe your body, but it can also describe your emotional state. I'm tired after a long day at work. I feel emotionally tired these days. If you are thinking too much about problems, you may feel worried. I'm worried about my exam. He feels worried about his health. A stronger word is anxious. Anxious means you feel nervous, uneasy, or afraid about something. I feel anxious before giving a presentation. She was anxious about the interview. If you have too much pressure, you may feel stressed. I've been feeling stressed lately. He is stressed because of his busy schedule. If something makes you feel angry, you can say angry, upset, or frustrated. I'm angry because nobody listened to me. I felt upset after the argument. She was frustrated because the computer stopped working again. Frustrated is a very useful word. It means you feel annoyed because something is difficult or not going the way you want. Now let's talk about a very natural part of daily conversation. Sometimes people do not use big emotion words. Instead, they use simple, soft expressions. For example, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm a bit down today. I'm not in a great mood. I've had a rough day. I'm doing better now. These expressions are common because in real life, people often speak gently about their feelings. For example, if someone asks, "How are you?" You might say, I'm okay, just a little tired. Or, I've had a rough day, but I'll be fine. That sounds natural, honest, and conversational. Now let's look at some daily life situations. Imagine you had a great morning. You woke up early, drank coffee, went for a walk, and the weather was beautiful. You might say, I'm feeling really good today. I'm in a great mood. I feel fresh and energized. Now imagine you had a difficult day at work. Maybe you had too many tasks, your boss was unhappy, and you made a mistake. You might say, I'm feeling stressed. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm frustrated with myself. I've had a long day. The word overwhelmed is very useful. It means you feel like you have too much to deal with. For example, I feel overwhelmed when I have too many deadlines. She was overwhelmed by all the responsibilities. Now imagine that your friend forgot your birthday. You may feel disappointed. I felt disappointed when he forgot. She was disappointed by the result. Disappointed means you expected something good, but it did not happen. Now imagine you are going to meet an old friend after many years. You may say, I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to seeing her. I feel a little nervous, but mostly excited. This is very natural because feelings are often mixed. Sometimes we feel more than one emotion at the same time. You can say, I'm happy, but also a little nervous. I feel tired but satisfied. I'm sad, yet hopeful. I feel confused and frustrated. Being able to describe mixed feelings makes your English sound more real and expressive. Now let's learn some useful sentence patterns. The first pattern is, I feel because. For example, I feel happy because I passed my test. I feel nervous because I have an interview tomorrow. I feel upset because we had an argument. I feel relaxed because I finished all my work. This pattern is excellent because it helps you explain both the emotion and the reason. The second pattern is, it makes me feel. For example, listening to music makes me feel calm. Spending time alone makes me feel peaceful. Bad news makes me feel anxious. Talking to her makes me feel safe. This is a very useful structure in daily English. Another common pattern is, I've been feeling. We use this when talking about emotions over a period of time. For example, I've been feeling tired lately. I've been feeling much better these days. He's been feeling lonely since he moved. She's been feeling more confident recently. Now let's listen to a few short example conversations. Conversation 1. How are you today? I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I slept well last night, so I have more energy. That's nice. You sound cheerful. Yes, I'm in a good mood today. Conversation 2. You seem quiet. Is everything okay? I'm just a little stressed. I have a lot on my mind. I understand. Do you want to talk about it? Maybe later. I just need some time. Conversation 3. How did you feel after the meeting? To be honest, I felt disappointed. I worked really hard, but nobody seemed interested in my ideas. That must have been difficult. Yes, it was. But I'll try again. Conversation 4. You look happy. I am. I just got some good news. Really? What happened? I got the job. That's amazing. You must feel so excited. I do. I'm excited and relieved. Relieved is another important word. We use it when something stressful is over. For example, I felt relieved after the exam. She was relieved when she heard the good news. Now let's talk about expressing feelings politely. Sometimes, especially in work or formal situations, people choose softer expressions. Instead of saying, I'm angry, they may say, I'm a little upset. I'm not very happy about this. I found that frustrating. Instead of saying, I'm very sad, they may say, I'm feeling a bit low. I'm having a hard time. I'm not feeling like myself today. These softer expressions can sound more natural and polite depending on the situation. Now, here is something very important. When you talk about your feelings, your tone matters. The same sentence can sound very different depending on how you say it. For example, I'm fine. Sometimes this means you are truly okay, but sometimes I'm fine can mean you are upset and do not want to talk. This is why listening practice is so important. You should not only learn the words, you should also listen carefully to tone, rhythm, and emotion. Now let's practice a short reflective passage. Sometimes I feel happy for no special reason. Maybe the sun is shining, or maybe I just had a good night's sleep. On those days, everything feels a little easier. I smile more, I speak more kindly, and I enjoy simple things. Other days, I feel tired or stressed. My mind is busy and my body feels heavy. When that happens, I try to slow down. I take a deep breath. I remind myself that bad days are normal. Feelings come and go, just like the weather. There are also moments when I feel confused. I know something is wrong, but I cannot explain it clearly. In times like that, it helps to stop and ask myself a few simple questions. What am I feeling right now? Why do I feel this way? What do I need? Learning to name your feelings is powerful. When you can say, I feel worried, or I feel lonely, or I feel proud, you understand yourself better. And when you understand yourself better, you can communicate better with other people. Now let's look at some more useful feeling words. Lonely means you feel alone and emotionally disconnected. I felt lonely in a new city. Proud means you feel happy because of something you or someone else did well. I'm proud of my progress. My parents felt proud of me. Embarrassed means you feel uncomfortable because of something awkward. I felt embarrassed when I forgot his name. Confused means you do not understand something clearly. I'm confused about what happened. She looked confused by the instructions. Hopeful means you believe something good may happen. I'm hopeful about the future. Grateful means thankful. I feel grateful for your help. She was grateful for the support. Now let's bring everything together. In daily life, talking about feelings does not have to be difficult. Start with simple expressions. Say how you feel. Add a reason if you want. Speak honestly and clearly. You can say, I'm feeling happy today. I'm a little tired. I've been feeling stressed lately. I felt disappointed. I'm excited about the future. I feel calm when I'm alone. I'm worried about tomorrow. I'm proud of myself. These are simple sentences, but they are powerful. They help you connect with people. They help you express your inner world. And they make your English more natural and more human. Before we finish, here are a few questions for you to think about. How are you feeling today? What makes you feel relaxed? When do you feel stressed? What makes you feel proud? Is there someone you can talk to when you feel sad or worried? Take a moment and try to answer these questions in English. Even 1 or 2 sentences are enough. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Thank you for listening today. Remember, feelings are a normal part of life. Some feelings are comfortable and some are difficult, but all feelings matter. And when you learn to talk about them in English, you are not only improving your language, you are also learning how to express yourself with honesty, confidence, and care. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep speaking. See you in the next lesson, okay?